Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft and our Retail Warrior playthrough. I took a couple of days off after the last episode. I think it was 2 days I went without logging in at all. So I feel a little bit more refreshed today and ready for whatever shenanigans we get into here in the Searing Gorge. Looks like right away we're going to take on some tempered war golems. Looking for 10 Dark Iron Geologists or Watchmen, and a Dark Iron Memo. We're kind of getting to the point in the playthrough when it's likely time to start thinking about the next playthrough. As I said before, I don't plan to level this character right now from 50 to 60. I've done the story campaign in Shadowlands once, and I don't really have any plans to ever repeat it. As far as Threads of Fate, we tried that once as well, and unfortunately it was some of the most boring gameplay that I've ever attempted. So this journey will stop at 50, and then what I want to do is I want to go onto the Horde side. Pick a class and some zones there that we really want to see. How many zones did we do on the Warrior? We did Elwyn Forest, we did Westfall, we did Duskwood, we did part of Stranglethorn, that's 4. We did both Plaguelands, that's 6. And we did the Badlands, that's 7. So we've actually managed to get through 7 Old World zones. And I would very much like to take a Horde character on a similar journey, doing the first couple of introductory zones, and then kind of deciding where in the world we want to go outside of that introductory zone. I will toss it to you guys for ideas on class and race, as well as what later zones we would want to check out in the Old World. So that's kind of the point, is keeping it an Old World playthrough, which means that we stay in Azeroth. So any zones in Azeroth that are Horde-centric, I would say. And then for classes, I would say I would be up for anything, with the exception of Druid. I won't play a Druid. But I don't really think anything else is off the table, so go ahead and float me your ideas. I would love to hear from you. I think I'd like to try a caster though. You know, we did this playthrough as a warrior, we've been up close and personal with all of the enemies. We've been able to go from pole to pole to pole without like really stopping or slowing down, except occasionally to die. And I'd like to maybe check out a caster, so maybe keep that in mind when you're thinking about class suggestions. And yeah, I guess the other caveat would be that it needs to be a class that starts at level 1, so no Death Knight, no Demon Hunter. Anyway, we already have a Death Knight that's like a third of the way through Threads of Fate leveling, and it'll probably never finish. As far as Demon Hunters, I've never really been too interested in Demon Hunters. I've only played a Demon Hunter for a handful of levels to get them kind of through their introductory experience. And that's it. For some reason, I just could never really get into the Demon Hunter. It's a really cool concept. Don't get me wrong. And I do like to be up close and personal, and I do like to tank. But for some reason, it never really appealed to me. Maybe because when that class came out, I was playing with a friend of mine, and he is always really, really big into new classes. You know, he wants to be the one in the guild who's playing the new class. He did a similar thing with Death Knight back in the day where, you know, he was the guild person playing the new class, and he tanked out it. Did the same thing with Paladin. On the Horde side in BC, he was the paladin in the guild. And I just kind of think that he kind of likes that. You know, sometimes people want to be like the one of a certain class or spec in their group. It makes them feel like they have value, even though they have value anyway. So for some people it just kind of helps to be the one. The one. And so, you know, because he was the one, I never even bothered trying the class, really. Not with any seriousness. Same thing kind of happened for me in Death Knight. Even though Death Knight was a class that I was extremely interested in at the time. Okay, and there is the... You are just firing fireballs at us, and, like, I'm not even paying attention to you. Now you've got us involved with this other combat. That's what I meant to do. I meant to turn the music up a little bit. There we go. Pretty cool music here. Not quite as brooding as it was in the Plaguelands. Kind of like impending doom. Something's gonna happen soon. That's kind of what the music says. Oh, back to ambient noise. Grimsilt wasn't as high up on the chain as I thought. We'll have to take out his superior and find out what he knows. Dig Boss Din Whisker's his name, and he runs the dark iron digging operation within the cauldron, just northwest of here. His excavators and footmen patrolled the eastern side of the cauldron, digging downward day and night. He's not known to show his face out in the field very often, but if you slay enough of his men, he'll be forced to come out and deal with you. That's what most leaders do, right? When one person shows up and kills their whole army, that one guy then comes out and says, "Okay, I'll fight you." No, listen. If I'm leading a bunch of thugs, right, and they're doing work for me, and someone comes and he's able to kill all of those thugs, I am gonna run away. I am not gonna show my face to that person. Yeah. That just seems like it's common sense. Out of place. The gorge is an unforgiving place. We don't get a whole lot of fuzzy wildlife wandering around here. We tried bringing in some wild game, but they haven't fared well at all. There's just no food for them to eat. Now the nearby spiders, which were already dangerous, are getting big and fat on chicken meat. We'll never get rid of all these spiders, but we can salvage what few chickens remain. Okay, I'll play. What do we got here? A lumbering relic. Margle the Ragers in Old Thunder Lizard seen around these parts. Legend has it that he's been here in the gorge since before it was even a gorge. Legend also has it that he ate my brother Barnabas. Is that a legend? I mean, isn't it your brother? Don't know if that's what a legend is or not. No, you are the same as Thorium Brotherhood Dwarf. Dwarf, kill spider, kill machine, kill. Lunk come to Gorge to go on adventure, not to go on murder spree. I like this guy. They're kind of like breaking the fourth wall here with him a little bit, but of course they are. Goodbye, human. You kill too much. Lunk tired of all this killing. Lunk quits. Yeah, man, I feel you. Lunk is gonna find some real adventures. Dude, try Final Fantasy XIV, man. Try Final Fantasy XIV. A, you won't be murdering people very often. B, it'll be a real adventure. A shame that Lunk left. I was beginning to enjoy his company. Well, then stop killing everybody. Dude was a pacifist. Alright, 14 Glassweb Venom, 1 Margle's Giant Horn, 8 Ash Chicken. Yes, Ash Chicken. I'm saying Ash Chicken. Can I say Ash Chicken more? If I keep saying Ash Chicken, will I get demonetized? And 1 Dark Ember. Apparently we need to do some scouting from the air. I don't see any spiders whatsoever. Lunk, my man, you said you were done with this. Lunk sees you like to kill things. Let Lunk teach you another way. Lunk always wanted to ride on a spider's back. Looks like fun. Spiders move too fast though, always slip away. We work together. You fight Spider until it gets weak and tired. Then Lunk jump on Spider's back and ride it around. Dude, that's gonna kill the spider. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Okay, here we go. Yeah, alright then. Here, I got you this. Oh, nice. Okay, so I see now. We are gonna do the same quest, but instead of killing the spiders... Please no kill when Lunk is around. Oh no, if I kill too many things, is he gonna like... peace out? I hope not. Okay, well, let's keep scouting for the rare spider. To be fair, doing it his way might take a little bit longer than actually just killing them. To be fair. I mean, we don't really need to talk about this. But we could. Let's just click it and hope that it goes away. It didn't go away. Okay, there we go. So that's what the ass chicken looks like. I think there was one up on a hill we were by then. I think I completely ignored it because my brain could not process what in the heck it was. So my brain just ignored it and said, don't look here. That thing makes no sense. At least he's pretty quick about jumping on them, and there's not a chance that we accidentally kill it before he does. I appreciate that. Lunk is very happy that you let him ride on the spiders. Lunk is also happy that Rambles was able to do Rambles' adventure without killing anything. Maybe Lunk, see you later. I would be really happy if I were to do adventures without killing stuff too, man. There just isn't really a lot else to do in the world of Warcraft. So we kill what we must. Oh, so he didn't stick with us for all of it. Okay, cool. So we technically did 2 quests there, I guess. I'm just not that good at paying attention. Let's keep looking for... what do we need? The chicken, right? Yeah. More chickens. Oh no! Hey, okay, you know what? I wasn't gonna kill any more spiders, but if you're gonna be attacking the weird looking ass chickens, then you're gonna deal with us. Granted, we're just gonna feed them to the Dark Iron Dwarves, so... A better fate awaits them, sort of. We'll probably be more humane about killing them than the spiders are gonna be. But we don't know that for sure. Let's actually go all the way down here to the southeast and get the gigantic horn first. Okay, this guy has a lot of health. He doesn't seem to deal a lot of damage, but he certainly has a lot of health. Let's call down Rhea's child to fight by our side. There we go, we got a little dragon whelpling out. That's pretty cool. I like pets that come out and fight by our side. How long he lasts, I don't know. 10-minute cooldown. Does he just like hang out with us permanently? That's actually pretty awesome. That is actually pretty freaking cool. More trinkets that summon pets to fight for you, please. Such a cool little thing to have for people who aren't a hunter or a warlock, when you have a trinket that can call a pet to fight by your side. It doesn't have to be a pet, it could be like a companion. It reminds me of what I thought the soulbinds were going to be in Shadowlands. I thought the soulbind characters were going to be these characters that you selected to have them follow you around in the world. And, you know, you get little flavor text, go on little adventures with them, and then that wasn't what they were at all for some reason. It was so confusing. Because it was like the perfect way to do companion characters, like companion characters the way Star Wars The Old Republic did. I don't think people at Blizzard actually play video games, if I'm being quite frank. Because if they did, there are just so many great ideas out there in every single role-playing game that if they played any of these games, they would no doubt come back to the table with some of their interpretations on these ideas. Because what Blizzard has always been good at is taking an idea that already exists, totally ripping it, but making it their own. You know, like most of their pantheon and their lore is stolen right out of either actual mythology or old D&D books that nobody knows about. So they're really good at that. If they actually played games, they could rip some really cool ideas from them and make them their own. But they don't seem to play games, so... Do any of you guys want to buy some stuff from me? Like, I literally don't care about any of this stuff, so we're just gonna sell everything we possibly can. Nope, those are old. That we might be able to equip. Yep. There we go, another silly looking helmet. There we go, 3,333 gold on the nose, basically. And now we're heading over here to the cauldron. There are some really cool quests here in the cauldron in Classic where you have to go inside the cauldron and explore around. It's actually this really huge, expansive area. And I'm just kind of thinking, like, are they going to have us go in there? Or are we just going to step in the door and fight one guy? I feel like if we were going to go in here, we'd want to have, like, more quests to do inside of there. In fact, I'm going to run up to Thorium Point up here. And I just want to see if there are any more quests up here. So far, we have no chapter progress. And I see the Thorium Advance. Maybe I missed a breadcrumb to get here? Overseer Oil Fist. Potential ally. It is no secret that we aren't fans of the orcs in Black Rock Mountain, but we do carefully watch their every move. Nothing happens in that mountain without me knowing about it, warrior. Recently, a different sort of orc came into Black Rock. He resides just inside Black Rock Spire, and I know he's somehow planning to overthrow Nefarian and his whole army of orcs. Normally, I wouldn't trust their kind, but we share a common goal for the time being. He's called Ekrid. And Mauton Flamestar. I get precious little time away from Searing Gorge these days. I've been meaning to go visit a friend in the Burning Steppes for the last several months. Okay. Don't know if we'll get there, but we'll see. Normal-sized spiders I can handle. Giant glassweb spiders make me uncomfortable, but they're far enough away that I don't worry too much. But lava spiders? Lava spiders are scary. They're enormous spiders that live in lava. I just got paid for my last week of work, and I'll pay you well to kill those things. Okay, yep, the lava spider quest. No quest to go into the cauldron. Which I think is a little bit weird. Alright, well let's do the cauldron stuff first. Just wanted to make sure we weren't going to double up, so they're literally sending us in here to kill one guy. Okay. Looks like the black dragon that was hanging out here in Classic is gone, which is a little bit weird. I feel like they could have used him in the story of Rhea and the egg from the previous zone, but they didn't choose to do that. Let's just go in here and see what happens. Yeah, see, it's not showing it here. This is kind of weird. Kind of weird. Oh yeah, this is the one where we gotta murder all of his guys. Okay, where are his guys? Are they just hanging out below? In Classic, this place is crawling with dwarves. Here, it's not. I guess we'll try fighting these guys over here, even though there don't seem to be very many of them. It's really a shame that they're not sending us inside of the catacombs, like inside of the actual mine, because it's really, really cool in there. Maybe they will. Maybe we'll get to go in there eventually. The real question is, how many of these guys do I kill before I decide that we're not doing the quest right? Oh, look at this. It's a rare horse. Looks just like a warlock mount. I'm getting convinced this guy is never going to come out, or there's something about the quest that I'm not understanding and not doing correctly. It could be that we're not fighting the right guys? I mean, it doesn't really specify the type of enemy that we want to fight. His excavators and footmen. So yeah, we're fighting the excavators, so that is following the letter of the quest as much as we possibly can. I haven't seen any footmen really. I think we dealt with some of the footmen though early on when we first came down here. Oh, there he is. He's on his ram mount. Alright, let's get him. Go, go, go! Let's summon our little dragon buddy. Wait, was that not him? Oh wait, we gotta click it, okay. That's so weird, it's not dropped as loot, we actually have to pick it up off the ground after we defeat him. How often do you have to do stuff like that? Not very often after defeating a guy. You know, you often have to click on things, but not off of bodies. Oh, there's the thorium advance. Did you see that? This is the missing piece we've been looking for. We have to take this information back to someone at Thorium Point. Oh, this. Nothing to offer except your backs. Dig wide, dig deep, seek out to the places of fire beneath the world. My brothers and sisters yearn to be free. Succeed and you may ascend after all. Fail and burn. Okay, yep, seems like some kind of dark vision. The Dark Iron had been known to consort with the Fire Lord in the past, but never before have they brought their kind this far out into Searing Gorge. Thorium Point is west and north of here. Yep, we already kind of went there, sorry. Getting a little ahead of ourselves, are we? Here we go. Rasha Croc. Based on this information you've delivered, I believe that one of this Archduke's minions may already have turned its eyes towards Thorium Point. His name is Rasha Croc, and he pulls the lava pools just to our south. He looks like the latent fire elementals that rage nearby, except for one small difference. The bracers of binding that encircle his wrist. Find him and bring these bracers to me. Oh, we have another quest opened up here too. Recon Essentials. We used to have more stuff around here. I think there was a spyglass somewhere nearby, along with a smithing turrier. I don't know what that word is. But it was in the classic quest as well, and I didn't know what it was then. I'm pretty certain that they've been stolen by Dark Iron Dwarves. Yes, I know that I'm a Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm talking about the bad ones that live down in the gorge. You'd best check the steam smiths that work just south of here. They'd be most likely to use tools like these. Okay. Curse these fat fingers. Kill 12 heavy war golems. And obtain 10 filled furnace flask. You must use the furnace flask on living elementals within the Searing Gorge. Got it. Guys, we have a buddy again. Lunk, what is it, man? What are you doing? Why you kill? You need to get things from dwarfs? Ah, Lunk understand. Lunk have a better way. Listen, you go fight dwarf, but do not kill. Just fight until dwarf gets tired. Then Lunk will help the dwarf fall asleep. Dwarves are probably cranky because they don't get enough sleep. I doubt it, man. Listen, I get it. I get what you're doing, but... Can we fight this guy? Oh, and all of these guys? Can we fight every guy here, though? Because that's what we're about to do. I don't know if this counts as killing, Lunk. I really don't. Standing in fire is probably bad. You know, if we piss Lunk off enough, will he go away? Okay, well, I guess not. He's not happy, but he didn't go away either. Okay, so he's gonna do his thing. And, okay, and then we need to see if we get the item. Alright, fair enough. So we got one of the items. Is he gonna let us take out these war golems, or is he gonna get upset about that as well? Because these are not alive. They are definitely just golems, so he shouldn't really care about this. Yeah, he seems to be... Oh, see, he doesn't like it. And I don't know if that's gonna, like, cause him to run away or what. Let's go try another dwarf. Maybe we can just get these items and be done with the quest. He still wants to put 7 of them to sleep, though. That could be a problem. And we didn't get an item from that one. Yeah, see, they need to have him distinguish between a living thing and a non-living thing. Alright, we got all the items we need off these guys. We just need to let Lunk do his thing on a few more of their faces. And then he'll be happy, and we'll be happy. Everyone will be happy except for the poor Dark Iron Dwarves. Okay, one more. I feel like we haven't seen the last of Lunk yet. But for now, we can go ahead and commence with all the murdering. Yeah, when your fights are taking as long as they would take in Classic, that's when you know you need a weapon upgrade. I mean, our weapons aren't that bad though, that's the thing, we've got 50 here, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have the sword in our main hand, I guess, the higher level weapon in our main hand. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but I don't think our weapons are that bad. Somebody said we could be using the two-handers, and I know that, but I thought we were supposed to be getting a bonus to make up for the DPS loss if we were using two single-handed weapons. A single-minded fury? I think they called it. I don't see that anywhere, but... Let's bring our little dragon out to play. It looks like it only stays out for a few minutes at a time. Which is okay. I mean, while it's here, it's just like additional free DPS, so can't really go wrong. We also have to take on some of these lava spiders. How many do we need? 9. Okay. 9 lava spiders. Yeah, they made these things look pretty cool in Cataclysm, huh? They do look a little freaky, and I had gotten over my fear of the giant spiders in this game. I used to find them incredibly unsettling. And then after fighting a bazillion of them in different shapes and sizes and colors throughout classic playthroughs, I kind of got over it. But these guys are still a little freaky, admittedly. And there we go, that's level 47. 3 more levels to go. But listen, the levels are slowing down a little bit, so it's possible that we will not only finish this area, but maybe move into another area before this character has reached level 50. And that wouldn't be a bad thing. I am having fun on the class. We don't need these Incendisaurs yet. Well, let's come back this way and see if we can find one more lava spider. Then we need to find 2 more war golems. Alright, now we really only need the war golem. Let's come over here. Kind of do one of these. There we go. We used Shattering Throw to pull something. It will probably be the only time we do that. And the thing that we haven't been doing is we haven't been using our flask on living elemental things. That's what we haven't been doing. It does look like it shrinks them down and makes them maybe a little bit weaker. They still seem to have quite a bit of health for elementals. We don't need the big guy again. Thankfully he's pathing off. Let's go up here actually. Alright, we need one more, so possibly looking for a respawn. Not here. Where else can we find these guys? Ah, not really anywhere that close. So they put 9 of them really close, and then the 10th one we'd have to go quite a ways. I mean, we can fly, so it's not really that big of a deal, but you could hope that there'd be, you know, 10, not 9, hanging out in the immediate vicinity. Just one more elemental would have been great. Okay, there we go. That looks like a quest log full of completed quests to me. That's actually kind of crazy to think, like, we didn't get a new row of talents at level 60? Level 50 is the last row of talents. Oh, jeez.
Here there. Watch your back.
Twilight collars? Have you seen the ridiculous necklaces those Twilight Hammer cultists are all wearing? The gems on those things are bigger than Hansel's fist. A few hamburger-sized jewels like that, and burning it over there could really push this blacksmithing business to the next level. Okay, not sure how we missed that one. Maybe it's a newer quest that wasn't here when we were here. And then up top. Alright, looks like the last thing to do... Well, hold on. Another quest just popped up. I got one more assignment for you. This one comes straight down from the Overseer himself. Seems he was pretty shook up once he heard about that Archduke he discovered. He's asked for us to hunt down 3 Twilight ministers that work over in the Firewatch Ridge to the west. Kyubi, Lethiro, and Finister are their names. I think that's taking us to the same place we were already headed. Then again... maybe not? Is it weird? Is something weird going on with my quest tracking? Yeah. Yes, something weird is going on with your quest tracking, Robert. It is being weird. Kinda hoping these guys drop more than 1 collar apiece. Negative. Look, twins! Will you assist me, mortal? Hear my tale. I wish to hear your tale. As a young night elf in Darkshore, I crossed paths with a group of unsavory individuals known as the Twilight's Hammer. A group of them befriended me, and shamefully, I ended up eschewing my faith in Elune and embracing the vitriol of the Twilight's Hammer. It was not until a vision came to me from Elune that I woke up from the malaise that I had fallen into as a follower of the old gods. In repentance, I began work on my prayer to Elune. Etched into a tablet of pure gold was the embodiment of my remorse, shame, regret, and sorrow. Unfortunately, the Twilight's Hammer found the tablet and branded me a blasphemer. I was summarily executed. My prayer to Elune incomplete. I am now bound to this world as a spirit, unable to transcend to the nether. Demons go to the nether. Are you a demon? You look like a night elf to me. Let me think about it, buddy. Okay, we've thought about it. Will you assist me? Will you find the prayer to Elune? I mean, I'll find it if you mark it on my map. Beyond that, I really can't promise much. Probably get out of the rain of fire would be like a great idea, but these guys aren't moving, so I kind of have to be in there to fight them. Are we gonna get killed here by this guy? I hope not. That could happen though. We are kind of weak against magic. Okay, yeah, that was a little bit closer than it ought to have been. Okay, yeah, we got into that with like no health to begin with, and then taking the random fall damage did not help our cause at all, did it? Cool. 11% health. We don't have anything to restore health, I don't believe. So, okay. We'll just take one at a time until we get the majority of our health back, which only takes a couple of hits once you have Enrage regeneration up. Prayer to Elune. There we go, and we got Fortitude. Perfect. Once again, we have an example of one of the so-called evil organizations in the World of Warcraft being among the most inclusive organizations in the World of Warcraft. Much more inclusive than either the Horde or Alliance, and we are supposed to believe that we are the good guys. The old gods are all inclusive. They invite all races, all sexes, all classes. Not the Horde and Alliance, though. It's kind of messed up if you think about it. Do we need to go into this cave? I kind of think that we might have to. Oh, we messed that up a little bit. Of course you're casting at us, why wouldn't you be? See, they even have Forsaken here. I know you were thinking they probably include everybody except the Forsaken. No, they also include the Forsaken. I'm pretty sure I've picked up the same pattern like a bunch of times. Cindercloth gloves, cindercloth gloves, cindercloth vest. I wish we could see what the completed item looked like to wear. That'd be cool. The only thing that I'm not understanding is where in the world we're supposed to get the Twilight Hammer, whatever the hell that word is. I thought this was one of the guys that we were looking for. Oh look, he's a Draenei, but he's a withered. You literally froze us in place? How rude. Yeah, I don't know, we might not be doing this quest, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. Listen, the Overseer gives you orders, don't ask questions. Lethero and Kyubi, Lethero and Finister. There's Kyubi. Do we want to assume that they're like somewhere down in this cave still? Because the other guy wasn't. Like, you either have to tell me they're in the cave, like, in the quest text, or you have to put it on the frickin' map. You can't do neither. You can't not explain it in the quest text, and also not have it as a map icon like every other quest in the entire game. It's kinda weird. It's kinda weird, and it's probably gonna hold us back from completing the story progress, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna hold us back. Also, the other problem is that, we're probably gonna have to fight respawns just to get out of this place, aren't we? I can't imagine having like a smooth run out of here. Here we go. This guy's up here. We're gonna try to get up here really quick. Oh, come on. Get us up here. Yeah, we're dead, aren't we? Wee! That was a close one. It would have been really unfortunate to die down here and have to run all the way back. I still don't think we completed this quest. Yeah, we're done here. Let's get out. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Oh, look, hold on. Click the thing. Oh no, that wasn't anything. That wasn't anything. Yeah, guys, I have no idea what's going on with this quest. We killed all 3 of the named guys that it said to kill. Maybe we have to make the item? Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, that one tracked really weirdly. I would have loved for that to have, like, tracked a little better, either in the quest itself, or on the map, or in the quest log, but it's gotta track properly somewhere, right? Otherwise, how are we supposed to know what we're doing? Either way, we figured it out, so let's get ourselves out of here before we have a cave full of respawns to deal with. Look at that, only one respawn to fight in the cave. We are very fortunate. Very, very fortunate indeed. Alright, let's mount up and get ourselves back to Thorium Point. Oh, do you hear the whispers? Some old god whispers right there for you. The Thorium Brotherhood doesn't maintain a militia, just a few guards, and me, and that's it. If we're to successfully strike against the Dark Irons of the Gorge, we're gonna need help. Mountain Lord Rendon sits atop that tower across the gorge to our south. He doesn't consort with Twilight folks or the Fire Elementals, but he hasn't joined the Brotherhood either. Maybe it's time we paid him a visit. With his help, we might just stand a chance. Alright, so our next step is we are going into the Hall of the Mountain Lord to seek some assistance against all these Twilight folks. So yeah, I think we're going to take a little bit of a break here, guys. This has been a pretty decent time so far. I'm enjoying things. We are level 47 and a half. 2.5 more levels to go. Let me know your thoughts on future retail playthroughs. What class, race combination on the Horde would you like to see most? And maybe a little bit about why. As always, thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you spending your time here with me in Azeroth. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.